Hello once again and welcome to Tanime's anime review number 35. Have you ever realized that I ramble randomly about anything and everything at the first of my videos? Really? You did notice? Well, I didn't. It was just sort of part of the process. And when I was thinking of what to say for this video, I paused and was like, why do I need to ramble before each video? Why don't I just get right into the anime information and stuff? I never really came up with a reasonable answer. But it just doesn't feel right to jump right into it without getting to ramble first. And now that I've rambled about that, I can move on. Today's review is dedicated to Yoro-Chow 14. You know, it's weird watching myself in these videos. I rarely re-watch my videos once they're posted. Is that weird? And today's anime is... Fooly Cooly, or also known as just FLCL. This anime is barely an anime. I almost wanted to make it an anime quickie because of how short it is, but it's not technically a movie, so a review it is. This anime started airing on April 26th of 2000 and finished on March 16th of 2001 with only 6 episodes. Wait, April 2000 to March 2001? That's almost a full year. It took them almost a full year to come out with a 6-episode series? This was either a side project or funding wasn't quite as high as it could have been. I'm gonna go with the funding part. This anime is so amazingly random. This story, if you can call it a story, revolves around our main character, Naoto. He's obsessed with seeming mature and idolizes his big brother, Tatsuku, who went to America to play baseball. His brother left behind Mamimi, his now ex-girlfriend. And now she clings to Naoto, calling him Ta-kun and using him as a replacement for his brother. This is all information we learn within the first 10 minutes of the first episode. You can kind of tell that Naoto has a thing for Mamimi, so he puts up with being a replacement just to get close to her. It starts off seeming like a solid story base. Then it goes crazy. Enter Haruko. She is officially an extraterrestrial investigator for the Galactical Space Police Brotherhood. But for the most part, she's just a crazy girl full of randomness. And she's endlessly inappropriate. We first meet her for the first time when she hits Naoto with her Vespa. For those who don't know, a Vespa is like a scooter. She then proceeds to give him CPR and make sure he's alive before hitting him as hard as she can in the head with her guitar. Real peach, isn't she? She becomes Naoto's household maid after later hitting his father with her Vespa as well. Naoto suddenly starts getting weird things and bumps growing out of his head that he constantly tries to keep hidden until they just kind of burst out of his head. Everything from robots to a guitar of his own. Did I lose you yet? Don't feel bad if I did. The series will lose you in the exact same way if you watch it. There's a part in the anime where they do a manga reel, which is where they just show the manga panels and put voice acting over it, rather than actually animating the scene. Now, this was a cool concept and something that can have a really positive effect if used right, but I feel they let it go on a little too long and it just sort of came off as lazy. And it also made me feel like I was really missing out on the scene because they didn't animate it. Something I thought that was really cool though is that with 6 episodes, they also had 6 opening themes. I've never seen something like that done before, but it kind of makes sense seeing as they took almost a full year to bring out a 6-episode series. I gotta stop putting my fingers up because they're pointing to wrong numbers. The English adaptation was first licensed by Sync Point and Genon Entertainment. They did release the DVD and the soundtrack, but then went out of print in 2006. In January of 2010, Funimation announced that they would be re-releasing the series on DVD and Blu-ray. There is a little bit of a somewhat story under all the WTF, but it was that little bit of plot and development that kept me watching. And frankly, I did kind of enjoy it by the end. When I first started watching it, I thought it was going to be a colossal waste of my time. But I did actually come to really enjoy it. Well, some of it. It's not great. It's not something that's going to be remembered as an epic anime. but I'll give it this, it will be remembered. It seems like it should have been longer, but at the same time any longer, and I probably wouldn't have finished it. There was just a little bit too much stupid for me to give this anime a passing score. That being said, if you're in one of those stupid humor kind of moods, you'll love this. I'm going to give this anime a 2.5 out of 5. I do give them credit for all the openings, and I will admit I did really enjoy the ending to this series. And endings always make or break an anime for me. I'm just still not quite sure how we got to the ending. But if you did like this series, you should also like Excel Saga, Dead Leaves, and Paranoia Agent. Thanks for watching, guys! See you next time! Yay! Random stuff! For a 6-episode series. No, this won't be hard at all. First up is an AMV. Now, this is an AMV that has a collaboration of quite a few animes in it, but the first of it is strictly Fooly Cooly, and it does have Fooly Cooly without the whole thing as well. I first saw this AMV a long time ago, and it was quite hilarious, so I am actually happy that I get to share it with you guys. It's called I Wish I Were a Lesbian. Yeah, I know, but it's funny. Just check it out. Next is a movie trailer parody to Pirates of the Caribbean World's End using Fooly Cooly clips. I love it when people do stuff like this. And we'll end it off with some Fooly Cooly cosplay. Hope you enjoyed! Bye bye, guys! Why do I have to ramble before Greg... And when I was thinking of what to say for this video, In January of 2010, Funimation and finished on March 16th. Something I did think was really cool though, with 6 episodes... That's 3. This anime started airing on... My mouth kept moving but words didn't come out. She's officially an extraterrestrial investigator for the Galactic Space Police Brotherhood. Ah!